Headline is very important in palmistry because it will tell you about the strength of your head, the strength of your thought, your thinking process. Is it going right or is it going wrong? Are you emotional or are you a bit practical in terms of your thought process? It all can be seen just from the headline. So let's start discussing about your headline in palmistry right now. Hi, my name is Gautam. I'm your host for the channel, and in this video I'm going to discuss in detail about the headline, what are the importance of headline, what is headline all about, and it's going to be very interesting because headline means a lot in palmistry because it can reveal about a lot of secrets about your life. It can tell you about, are you thinking in the right way, or do you need to be need some kind of changes or manifestations in terms of your thought process. So let's start with the headline today. Firstly, before starting the headline, you need to understand what headline is all about. Firstly, let's see an example. If you see on the board, this is the headline, which might start at the Mount of Jupiter or near the lifeline. This is your headline. Now, headline can talk about a lot of things. Headline indicates a lot of things in palmistry, which is it indicates the strength and weakness of your mind. Headline also indicates how will be your concentration levels, the power of your concentration. Are you able to concentrate in one thing or not? Headline also indicates the stability of your mind. If you want to discuss or if you want to see the mental health of anyone, then you can simply see or you can simply judge it through the headline. That's the importance of headline. Now secondary, the very important thing is headline also indicates about the thinking. Are you thinking rational? Are you a logical person? Are you a practical person? Or are you an emotional person? All these traits can be easily seen through headline. Okay guys, so let's start with some practical examples of how headline is, variety of headlines in palmistry. The first type of headline, which is kind of common, and if you see, if the headline is straight, if the headline goes really straight, such kind of a person is very much logical. Stability of mind is very good. Secondly, the person, whatever the person thinks or whatever the person have some plans in their life, they are able to achieve it because their thought process is very strong. If the headline is goes very straight, that means that the person has a good stability and good control over the mind. Self control for such people is also amazing. I have seen such people in the field of business, because business requires a good stability in terms of mind, a good stability, a good new ideas, stable thoughts to perceive a good business or good work career. Now, if your headline is short, if the headline is just up till here, that means that the person has initiates the thought process but unable to kind of take it to the end. Like the person have some plans, good plans, they initiate very good plans but unable to take it forward. But if the headline goes up till the end like this, like if the headline is very long, that means that person has the thought process and the action, like the thinking and the actual karma or the actual action to achieve it is amazing. The second type of headline is something like this. If the headline is curved and goes towards the mount of moon over here like this, if the headline is curvy, that means that the person is very much spiritual, very emotional. Such kind of person will be very good in the field of arts, creativity, because the headline goes towards the mount of moon, which is the mount of creativity, and they are very good in terms of writing, good communications, very good in terms of in the world of spirituality. And I must say another type of headline which I have analyzed is that if the headline is not straight but it is kind of waving, something like this, that is not a good indication, because the person's thought process is always waving, not able to take a good decisions. The IQ level of such people are also very less. They are more emotional in terms of their thought process. If you see this kind of a headline which goes just bang straight, the IQ level of such people are very good as compared to a waving headline or a broken headline. If the headline is kind of broken like this, that also indicates loss of memory, because headline is associated with the mental ability or the mental strength. Headline is also associated with the psychology, the way the person thinks. And if the headline is broken like this, something like this, then that indicates the person is not able to focus and concentrate in one thing. The most important thing of headline is how is the actual nature of the headline. The headline should not be too deep or too shallow. It should not be too dark or very light. Just to give you an example, if the headline is very deep, like very shallow, something like this, that is not considered a good headline. And if it's too light, that's also not a very stable headline. The best line, in fact, in the entire palmistry, the headline should be between. It should not be too deep or too shallow. It should be always be balanced. Now, if the headline is waving, something like this is not considered good. If the headline is broken, it is also not good. If a headlines have some kind of crosses, like for example, if the headline has some kind of cross lines coming up, that is also not considered very good. If the headline has some kind of a dot, that is also not considered very good or very good sign on. So this was the brief introduction about the headline in palmistry. I really hope that you like the video. If you like the video, just comment below. How did you feel about it? Give a thumbs up. And I'm going to bring more new videos on palmistry, discussing each and every topic in depth and in detail, enabling you to understand the mysteries of palmistry. I'll see you next week. Take care. Goodbye.